Welcome, brew tubers, to the brewing of the DeBelge Farmhouse IPA from Northern Brewer. This is a really simple kit in terms of the grain bill. It's just Franco-Belgi's Pilsen malt. I bet you can make a similar beer to this with just about any kind of Pilsen. Even two-row, US two-row might work. And half a pound of torrefied wheat. 8 pounds of Pilsen malt, half a pound of toasted wheat. And your hops bill is equally easy. It's all German Hallertau. So this should be something like a hopped up Saison. So let's go over what we use in our everyday brews. Hydrometer, funnel, spray bottle with star sand, airlock, scissors for opening things and cutting nylon tubing. The strainer comes in handy most times we brew. Paint strainer, 1 sparge pot. We're not heating this yet, it's 3 gallons in there. It's a little under 4 gallons probably in our mash pot. 5 gallons of star sand always comes in handy. Wort chiller, tubes for the wort chiller, the faucet attachment for the wort chiller, and what a messy kitchen, a hops bag for additions. And that's basically it. So what we're doing right now is we're getting our boil pot up to around 162 or so we can mash in at 154. So I'll check back with you guys in a bit. Yeast, auto siphon, Bazinga 159, Kazao paint strainer. Normally I have a brew buddy for this part, but I don't today. So I'm going to try my best to film and add my malt at the same time. Alright, here we go. I'm going to set down the phone, puncture this grain bag, and see if I can't pick the phone back up to show you what's going on here. Alright, momento. Oh, I managed to get a little puncture in it. Alright. So just put all your Pilsner malt into your grain bag and mash in. Make sure to get all the clumps out. And actually during the mash I'm going to stir every 15 minutes for, I hear that it adds efficiency. You can see I overshot my strike temp a little bit. Sorry about that. My mash temperature is a little bit high at almost 160. So I'm going to mash for an hour and 15 minutes, and hopefully that extra 15 minutes will give me a little better attenuation. In 15 minutes, time to stir! Our homebrew of choice today for sipping beer while we're brewing is Jake's CDA 3-gallon BIAB kit. It was super easy to make. It is such a good, it's not quite a black IPA, but I'd say the tasting notes are more like black IPA than anything. I think maybe we overcarbonated it a little bit, but we're going to give it a shot right now. Smells hoppy, not too grainy, very clean. Very much tastes like a brown ale, very dry, has that biscuity mouthfeel, so good. I would highly recommend this beer. 15 minutes time to stir. So I was looking at what it will do that we have too high of a mash temperature today. Apparently, higher temperatures favor alpha amylase. Do you know what that is? Alpha amylase cuts the proteins in half, resulting in worse attenuation and different kinds of sugars. So look. 15 minutes, time to stir. So we mashed in too high But about 40 minutes into the boil, it did lower down to 149 where we wanted it. I turned the burner on low for the rest of the boil, about 20 minutes. No, that's not right. About 45 minutes. And it just stayed right there even with the burner on low. So now we're gonna mash out. I'm gonna turn the burner up until we hit 168 to 170 degrees and let it rest there for 10 minutes.
Do you stir it when?
I just wanted to say, be sure to stir frequently during your mash so you get an accurate temperature reading so the water gets mixed up. So here we are at 180. So we're going to let that sit for 10 minutes. I think I'm supposed to put the cover on. So I boiled my 3 gallons of sparge water. I sanitized a measuring cup and some aluminum foil. I put a cup of the boiled water in the freezer. I'm going to bring that down to 100 degrees to rehydrate my yeast with. I'm going to use this sparge water to top up my boil water before I boil.
Go time.
Okay, so this is my 178 degree mash out. I wasn't sure at what point to sparge, before the mash out or after, so I guessed. And we're going to do it after. So I'm going to put it into my 152 degree 3 gallons of sparge water. Put as much of that pure mashed grain out as I can. Alright, you can turn it off while we do.
Tuck your belly in.
So I'm going to sparge it for 15 minutes. Just to top off our boil.
Good.
This is too much water. Yeah, we're good. I'm just going to break up the clumps again so that we get that dextrose. So we got our sparging, and this is the original wort that we just made with the mash. So now we're gonna turn the heat on here, so we already have it headed towards a boil when we take when we top it off with the sparge water. Cool. I'm gonna squeeze it out to make it as pure as possible. Then I'm gonna do this. This is enough to top that up, right? More than enough.
Yeah, I think it's good.
After this, we should go get ingredients for banana bread.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'd say throw the rest of it in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you can. I mean, it's gonna boil out anyway, some of it.
Alright.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna crank that baby up. So now we're headed to the boil. As soon as we see the first bubble, we'll put a timer on, 60-minute timer, and add our first hops.
It's awesome. We can get like 3 of them.
Hot break. Where you can see the hot break opening up. Right there. 212 degrees.
You can't be sure, sir. What are you talking about?
I just saw a boil bubble, so I'm going to add my first hop addition. German Brewer's Gold, alpha of 5.9, beta of 4.8. Perfect for ales and saisons, beer de garde. So I've got it in my hop sack here. Sinking down in there. And then we're going to set, because we're at the boil now, we'll set a timer for 6 minutes. Alright. Let that go.
Okay, show it to me.
I sanitized them both.
Okay.
And this is also nice. Can you see the temperature?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that's okay.
Go time.
So we got 20 minutes left.
Show me the front of the bag. Wait, it's not in focus.
You're too close for those.
Show me the front of the bag so I can focus on it. Then I can't see it.
Holler tab.
There you go, good stuff.
We got 20 minutes to go. Balloon bag.
Filming.
Okay, we are moving our boiled wort into the sink. We are connecting our wort chiller. We are applying the cold water. Woo! Hot! It's excitable today.
Mm-hmm. All that steam rising.
Yeah, and we are going to drain.
There's a stick. Upset.
Uh-oh. There he is.
Perfect.
And get him draining. Cool. Oh fuck, thermometer. Oop. Never mind. Stop that.
Going. Go.
What happened?
Like that up there.
This is gonna take a while. Oh fuck. Hold up.
Isn't that it? Pull it out. That's very suggestive.
Too foamy.
Good.